before we head out, again, I want to show you another flashing light from ThruNite. This is the Catapault V6. Y'all tired of flashlights yet? Of course it comes with a charger. Of course it comes with a lanyard and a couple of extra little seals, and I call them gaskets, but you know what I mean, seals. This is the Catapault, let me get the words right, V6 SST70. This one is pretty cool. They're all impact resistant. They all are waterproof to 1.5, I'm sorry, to 2 meters, IPX8. We're going to go and actually use it instead of just sitting here looking at it and talking about it. I don't know if I've ever gone through every step, but the bottom line, single side click of the side switch turns the light on. I mean, that's on. And when you when the light is on, you long press the side switch to cycle through low, medium, and high. There's low, there's medium, there's high. So there you go, shortcut to Firefly. When the light is off, is it off? Yes, I'm getting a reflection. So when the light is off, you long hold the switch to get the Firefly mode. And that's just barely a little trickle of light. What's cool about it is Firefly, if you're lost in the woods for 70 days, it'll stay on Firefly mode. If you're lost longer than 70 days, then just hang it up. You can use this to like beat a bear in the head or something. And with all the ThruNites, you can double click to go from turbo to go to turbo. Whoops. Which is like a painful bright. So anyway, we're gonna try it, even though I can't see anything right now because I just shined it in my eyeball. Turbo. I'm back. Isn't that bright? Turbo is up to 89 minutes. High is 102 minutes. Medium's 9 hours. Low's 86 hours. And like I said, Firefly is 70 days. Strobe, you gotta go quick, is 210 minutes. If you're gonna strobe somebody for 210 minutes, they're gonna be hurting. Let's go use this in a real life setting. Let's stop talking about it. I'm just looking at it. The only thing I wish it had was a tail hook charger, but they're awesome. I'm trying to get them to put my logo on the lights to make them more beautiful, but so far they don't care. They just, anyway, come on.
It's a statue.
Oh, it is a statue.
Both of them are. There's 3. Oh, it's for their garden.
Asheville, Alabama. We just rode in here. We're looking at a car, and I decided, well, while I'm here, why not show it to you? It has a few historic houses. There's a historic cat over there.
He was using the bathroom. I
know, you see it making potties on the side of the road. But I have no idea where to go. Oh, there's town on our left. I have really got to find a restroom. Okay, I know where I am. I was confused. I've not been here since I came here last time. Yeah, everything's closed. I don't know if there's food products around here because I can't remember. So this is Asheville. Courthouse. There's Alabama Mailbox Company. There's the Gun Exchange, the gift shop, Spears Appraisal, which I thought said Sears Appraisal. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is the whole St. Clair County Administrative Center. You could fit everybody that lives in Ashland in the St. Clair County Administrative Center.
Asheville.
Oh, what did I say? Ashland?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Ashland is cows. Asheville is right here. Oh, you gotta find food. This is the John Looney House in Asheville. I think I'm still in Asheville. I'd always wanted to come see this because of the historical significance. But someone burned it. I don't know the story, but someone burned it. It was built in 1820. I don't know if it was moved here or if it's always been here. I wish I knew that. (1820, 1920, 2020). So that's 200 years old. I'm doing the mathematics in my head all by myself. Without a calculator. Oh, it is so cold. Okay, there's the square nails. I was looking all over this thing for square nails. I didn't see them. So my question is, I don't know if these are the original floorboards, because all the square nails are bent where they put them on there. And they hammered them all down before they put the second floor on it. That's my guess. It's a pretty good guess at that, because it's pretty obvious that was what happened. So there it is. By the way, on that car, we didn't get it. It's a Lexus RX 350, and it was a pile of not good.
You got something in your shoe?
Yeah, I got something in my shoe. I don't know if I showed you this yet. I made a reel of it. Circa 1820. John Looney signed here. The two-story log house is hers. Okay, it was restored in 72. What I'm wondering is, has it always been right here? I don't know. So much for that. Go fast. We came down to the Blackstone pub and eat Harry's. We'll see what it's like. I hope it's good. Everybody's staring at us. Let's go in there and stare at everybody. So here it is in action. The Catapault V2. As I was getting in, these girls said it's too cold to be swimming. This one has a pretty good straight beam on it. A little broader beam would be nice, especially when you're in a tunnel like this. But I'll tell you what's interesting about this place. You've never been here before. And that's what makes it all the more cool. Isn't that awesome? This is what it looks like in the dark. It's just as cool. So there's low, medium, high. That's just holding the button down on his own. There's Firefly. This little Firefly of mine. Here's low, medium, high, and then turbo is 2. And that's as high as it gets right there. So, the stuff over us and these walls are all over 100 years old. That's what's so neat to me. And I'm gonna try not to be shaking around as much as I am right now, but I'm gonna get under here first. Because, oh my gosh, I forgot my gloves. No, I gotta go all the way back. Not cool. I just climbed back out and got my gloves. And there's a reason why. I came under here with a friend of mine the other day. And I told him, I said, you'd be surprised what's in all these holes. And I had to come back. Where do you see this place? I made some reels of it, but I keep feeling my hair touch the top, which means that it won't be too long before I hit my head, because I always do. Look at that. There's a stop sign in there. I wonder if that's a sign for me to not go in there anymore. I bet it is. I want to show you a couple of things I saw the other day. One of them is this pole right here. Well, before we do that, now that I've got on gloves, I didn't have my gloves last time. I want to kind of pick at the cracks right here. See if there's anything in there, if that's just a little trough of nothingness. Which it is. So since it is, I'm going to show you something. Look at this pole. Here's another section. We've already came through all of this. We're on the other side of the crazy wall. Isn't that an awesome wall? Notice the stabilization. Not really, I'm just moving the flashlight around, but everything above us is old and rotted with mold. So this pole right here there's about a 5-story building above us, stacked on this and this and this and this. And if you look right here, you can see where it's all caving in. Well, not all the way. They did put these little shims on here. So if I take those out, the building will fall. So I'm not going to. But that is a pretty big beam. I'm not sure. I guess it's still hanging in there. So that's fair, right? Look at this pole. Go down here and look. It's not so fair, is it? It may be time to replace the pole, is my thoughts. It's none of my business. But if I was me, I would replace the pole. And when this floods, the water's all up in here. So that's why there's such a substantial amount of mold and probably rotting. Now this was here last time when I came, but I want to show you that fork off an old bicycle. Isn't it cool? I don't know why it's so cool. So let's travel on. Because the goal is get to where maybe they're rotting or rusting worse because everything gets hung up on them like that. That's probably it. You can see where they've come and done a little bit of work to try to keep the whole thing from falling. There's some pretty graphic words on this wall over here, so I'll skip them. and get you up top fast. As you can see underneath the city. What this is stormwater runoff right here. Well, right here is where the stormwater runs through the city. And of course, this is the playground. So far, the only things I've found is a few libraries, and I did find one what you call it? What do you call it? You call it a sorry, I'm having trouble, folks. It's called a tax token. Those are the words I was looking for, but this is the areas I wanted to look in. I think instead of starting out here where there's buildings and people, we're gonna go in here and try in here. And we'll start with one that has a good, see, that's pretty good, isn't it? You can kind of see right there. And this goes on and on and on. So I think we'll try, I don't know, that one might be better. But it's just gonna be a grab and throw. That water's moving pretty good right there. I don't know if I want to get soaking wet. I did not bring my crack scratcher, and I'm regretting it because you know what's in the cracks, and they need to be scratched. The only thing, maybe I have a pocket knife I could utilize. So I think what we'll do is start right here. These are the times when I wish I had a trying to figure out how to do this. What's the best way so you can see? I wish I had a tripod. Don't worry about all the sirens and stuff. It's pretty common around here. So let me get this situated and this situated, and we will just go back and forth looking. Now I better keep that there because keep the big rocks there, and then we'll look over there where I throw stuff and see what comes out of here. I've already got my pants soaked. I gotta redo my plan here, hang on. I just thought of something I need to invent. I need a flashlight holder on this GoPro. I don't need the light so bright either. The water's cold, probably because it's winter. Probably mostly because, oh, that's got my legs soaked. This might not be a good spot because I'm getting towards the bottom already and we haven't pulled out any incredible treasures. Let's look and see. There's nothing. Can't see the bottom real good. That was in my way. Now we can get a little farther if I can get my sleeve pulled up. This is where I need a cameraman or a camera woman. and a sifter. Oof. I gotta get my sleeve up further. Okay, I did it. I'm just gonna throw wads and wads out. And then we'll go back and look through everything. I need that brake going. It's hindering my progress. Okay, let's go look. I see a couple of pieces of slag. There's one. What is that? I thought it was a ring. I think we're gonna keep it just in case it might be. So we will harvest that. That's a piece of wire. There's another green piece of slag. So now, we will see there's nothing in here yet. Okay, a few more grabs. Don't you think? We can't just give up. Okay, we're getting closer to the bottom. Actually, I really don't know how deep the bottom is. The problem is it goes down and it goes under, which makes it wash out everything in the bottom. Then eventually all this caves in and you can't get to the bottom anymore. That may be the better way to do it, as long as I don't drop anything back down in there. Okay. It's so cold. My nose is running all over my face. See, that looks like a good one. We need a smaller one. A little more manageable right now. Because my bride isn't with me. Okay, here's a good semi-manageable one. Don't you think? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. We'll start with the big rocks. See, the problem is I don't want to get my pants soaking wet, and I feel like that's about to happen. Let me get all the big rocks out first, and we'll start recording again. So I got that many rocks out to start with. And the problem is the water is washing up between my pant, and I don't want to get soaked, so I gotta get another position somehow and see. And I could be wrong. There might not be a thing in here, but I am glad that I wore gloves, just in case. Sometimes you gotta swish it to get the big rocks broke loose. Flashlight's doing nicely, isn't it? Okay, we made it a smaller hole. There's just a lot more water than I thought was going to be in these things. There's a circle. Okay. Let's travel upstream. Need a smaller hole. Ooh, where's a bigger hole? Let's try it. See, this one might be pretty good. Somebody just flushed the toilet. So we're about to get a lot more water. So I'm wondering, let's just swish it. You want to? Let's see what happens. Sometimes impressive things pop out with just standard issue swishing. It might take it a minute to clear up. We need some turbo on this light. Something where the button is. Oops, that ain't it. There it is. Where all that water just come from? Okay, so this is gonna work better right here. We'll take some big rocks out and then swish again. Then we'll go to that one. It kind of gives me a break too to be able to like stand up. You know what I'm saying? It clears up fast. It got well into the 20s the past few nights, so a lot of the summer fish in here died, which is a bummer, but they did. And there's an extreme change of temperature that kills them. See, we're not on the bottom, there's just bigger rocks. And we should be getting into some coins here eventually. I think and I hope. There's a piece of brass, something. Just let it settle down a minute. See what happens. Let's go underwater with the light. Kind of makes it more difficult, doesn't it? To see. And then lets you get right down on it. I don't see a thing right here. I don't know how much more swishing I'm gonna do right here. Probably a lot. So far, I'm still the only one under here. I think. I'm sure somebody coughed. Yeah, that must be the bottom. Unless there's more around those big rocks. See, it'd be nice to sift all this, but I'm not prepared to do that either. So let's take a bit. Look at that. That's a big old hunk of slag. Let's move up. Okay, this one looks like it's got some potential because I might have a better spot to sit. What is that? I'll get the light turned on bright. It doesn't smell like toilet water, but it's a lot of water. So let's move over here. I'm gonna settle down in a minute and find a spot. This is just the journey I go through to find the spot. I'll tell you, this may be the spot. I don't know. This is like the spot where I'm gonna get soaked. We're gonna do it anyway. Sometimes there's nails on the ceiling where you can hang a light right above you. Me too. So we need to start off with getting all these leaves out. Maybe that'll work. I need rocks over here. It's pouring out up there too. It's getting hard to see. Like really hard. But it's trying to clear up. Kind of washing backwards and back up through there, which is not good. So I may need to move something to get some better flow right here. Although I think I see a corn right there. I did not see a corn right there. So here's a hole. Move this diaper out of the way and let's try this. This is a good swisher because it scared me. I decided to move on. I want to see if there's a better spot. There's a lot of toilet flushing going on around here. There's a muffler. I found the tax token in one of the cracks in the wall, which may be where I need to be. This looks like a semi-fair spot, but I can't sit down at all because it's so wet. And the rocks, they get wedged in there. As if they were concreted in. You've got to remove them one at a time, like a backwards puzzle. Because the goal is to get that big one out, which may be hard to do. So I'm going to work on that. Okay, I may take the easy way out and just dig along the sides. I can't seem to get situated. What is that? It's aluminum. Yeah, there's nothing you can do here because nothing washes. There's some nice big holes here, but I'm really struggling to get settled down, as you can tell. I had to get out. I can't bend over anymore. is killing me. So I'm heading back out. It sounds like there's about 50 people around here. I really don't want to climb out around them, so anyway, I'm done. Sorry for the short video. I'm gonna I'll put the link to this Catapault V6 in the this video description, and we'll get back under here when I got some help to help me move stuff and get situated. So anyway, thanks for watching my videos.